Hello, friends of the Latino Chamber. My name is Carla Colin. I am the president of the chamber. And today we have a couple of friends here that are going to talk to us about a very important program for City and County of Denver. But before we start with the questions and before we do anything else, I'm just going to ask our guests here to introduce themselves. We have Dave here and Turney that are going to tell us about this program. So, Turney, if you want to start with introducing yourself, that would be great.
Yeah, hi, my name's Tierney. I am an engineer with Michael's Energy, and I'm really excited to be here with you guys today.
Thank you so much. Hello, Dave. Nice seeing you.
Good to see you again. I'm Dave Reeder. I am the account manager in the Denver market for Michael's Energy. I help assist with the city of Denver on the heat pump rebate program, and we'll get into that a little bit more.
Thank you so much, both of you. And I just want to remind our audience that you've been receiving information about this program within our communication channels, like our WhatsApp groups, our email blasts, our newsletter. But also, we are going to have in the next few days a whole webinar about this program and how to take advantage of it. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be announcing it pretty soon, and you're going to be able to access the information, but also ask questions. As many of our audience knows, and if you don't know, we do our webinars where you can ask questions. We do a live Facebook where you can also interact with presenters, and that makes it easier for communications. And obviously on the description of this video, we are going to provide you with the links and the information of our presenters so you can contact them if you have any other questions. But let's start and let's learn about this program. And Tierney, I'm gonna go with you first. Can you tell us what are heat pumps and what are the benefits? Do they also cool? I think these are kind of like new language for a lot of us, so we need to learn a little bit more.
Yeah, of course. So heat pumps are energy efficient alternative to furnaces and air conditioners for all climates. So they can heat and cool your building or home. Like your refrigerator, heat pumps use electricity to transfer heat from a colder space to a warmer space rather than generating it. So in the winter, heat pumps gather heat from outdoors and move it indoors to warm your building or home. And in the summer, heat pumps collect heat from inside your home and transfer it outside to cool your building or home. And lastly, heat pump water heaters collect heat from the area outside the unit and use that to heat the water. So since heat pumps move heat instead of creating it, they can achieve up to 400% efficiency. So while natural gas is currently less expensive than electricity, more efficient heat pumps use 2 to 3 times less energy than gas heating systems.
That is great, and that is amazing information. And thank you so much for explaining it in a very simple way for some of us that still don't understand the difference. And also because we're moving to a more sustainable practices within the state of Colorado. I think these are great options. And we're going to move to a question that I think Dave is going to be able to answer for us because he's a pro on this. And him and I have talked in the past, and he also explains this really well. But something that our audience doesn't know is that there are incentives for buildings that need to change to a heat pump. So Dave, can you explain a little bit about the incentives that are available and if we can stack them if there are multiple of them?
Sure. Yeah, so equipment rebates are available for people who want to electrify their air conditioner, furnace, water heater, water heating equipment. So Denver offers heat pump rebates. Their caps do apply. So look, see the rules. For example, ducted split air heat pumps are $3,000 to $5,000 per condensing unit. Non-ducted mini split air source heat pumps are $3,000 to $5,000 per condensing unit. Heat pumps, hot water heaters, $5,500 to $6,500 per water heater. Heat pump, rooftop units, $2,250 to $4,500 per cooling tonnage. variable refrigerant flow heat pumps, 2,000 per cooling tonnage. Package terminal heat pumps, 200 to 500 per package unit. Single package vertical heat pumps, 400 to 1,000 per package unit. Water source heat pumps, 3,600 per cooling tonnage. And then ground source heat pumps, 3,600 per cooling tonnage. All this is available on the website. So nothing to memorize.
Yeah, no, definitely. And we're going to be sharing this, the link to this website with our audience so they can take a look at it.
And I want to answer your second part. These building electrification rebates can be stacked and combined with rebates and incentives from Xcel Energy and other sources, provided the equipment you choose matches the requirement for each program.
That is really good to know. Sometimes we cannot stack incentives, and it's frustrating because we need support, and especially with our Latino owned businesses and other minority owned businesses, sometimes cash flow is not easy during these times and with the economy. So it's really good to learn about these incentives and the opportunities that we have to use multiple of them. So thank you so much for that, Dave. And like Dave said, you don't have to memorize all of these.
No, and lastly, I don't want to forget, for a limited time, commercial heat pump contractors will also receive a bonus equal to the standard equipment rebate of installed equipment. Bonuses are capped to $100,000 per submitting company. So there's some incentives there for them as well.
That's amazing. And also, I just want to remind our audience that if you want to learn more about how to become a contractor with the city and county of Denver, just reach out to the Latino Chamber. We'll send you the information, and we'll also connect you with someone at Michaels Energy that can guide you through the process of becoming a certified contractor with the city. So thank you so much, Dave, for that reminder. And my next question is, what is available for EPVs, and what are EPVs, first of all?
So EPDs are equity priority buildings, multifamily, affordable housing, affordable apartment buildings, income qualified residential condos, nonprofit organizations, and certain commercial buildings may qualify as EPDs. Documentation of status must be submitted with the program application. That's to determine if your building meets the criteria. EPDs are eligible for additional program funding and facilitation services to help them navigate the program process. Additional information on the requirements to qualify as a equity priority building can be found at denvergov.org. Get pumped.
Perfect. And when we had some of the first conversations with Dave and his team, we talked about a lot of our audience are not owners of the building where they have their business or where they live, but they can also talk to their landlord or the owner of the building and tell them, hey, I learned about this program. I learned about these incentives. Here is the link. So feel free to connect your landlords with Michaels Energy or the Latino Chamber, and we'll be happy to direct them on the right path to have access to these incentives. You don't have to be the owner of the building to make sure that your building benefits from these, because a lot of our audience has problems with heater or with the heaters or with the AC during the summer, and they don't know that they can move to a more sustainable option with having these incentives available. So that's good to know. And then my next question for you, Dave, is how can Michaels Energy help with applying? Because we know these processes can be a little intensive and we don't know sometimes these processes. So how can you guys support with these?
Yeah, at Michaels Energy, we have a team of customer support representatives, CSCs, and engineers to help you through the entire application process. Our energy advisor is here to help equity priority buildings through their entire project, as well ensuring that they're supported the entire way through. Our CSC reps are in touch every step of the way, guiding applicants through the next steps and requesting and supporting any supporting documentation. Our engineers will help with filling out and reviewing electrification feasibility reports and ensuring the equipment meets our program specifications.
Perfect. That is great to know. We're not alone on this process, so it is great to know. And Dave, just to clarify, this program is only available for City and County of Denver, correct?
This program is offered through the City and County of Denver, also known as CASAR, and they're the one who are helping facilitate. We are selected, Michael's Energy, to help facilitate the rebate process, and we'll hold your hand through the whole process, as much or as little as you need, and that's why we have a whole team to support you.
Yeah, definitely. We have people reaching out from Longmont and Aurora and other municipalities that would like to be part of this program. And hopefully these municipalities take Michael's Energy and Denver's initiative to follow something similar, or a program that could help these buildings. So definitely thank you so much for the work that you do. And thank you so much for bringing these programs to the Latino community.
Thank you for having us.